In this video I'm going to show you how to make a 3-to-1 gear reducer for your wheel. So in each turn of the big wheel the motor has to go around 3 times, which means it's a 3-to-1 speed reducer, but it increases the power 3 times as well. So in order to make the 3-to-1 gear reducer, these are the components that you need. We have a motor with its standard mount mounted on the U channel here. So that's just the standard mount. Have a large wheel, a large gear, a spacer that has no threads on it. We have a small gear with the motor axle shaft adapter already installed on it, 2 long screws, a shaft, a collar, 2 bearings, and a small white spacer. So to start the assembly of the 3-to-1 reduced speed wheel, start with the wheel. You put a spacer in between the wheel and the gear, put the gear on next, and then put the axle hub on third and insert the screws and to tighten the assembly. When finished, the axle wheel assembly will look like this. So you have the hub on here, the gear, and the motor with the screws going through everything. Next component to assemble is the small gear with the motor axle that has the larger diameter. It goes on. Make sure that this set screw is aligned with the flat part of the motor shaft, and tighten it down. Then take the wheel assembly, insert the axle. Again, make sure the axle flat is lined up with the set screw, and tighten it down. Insert a spacer and a bushing and install this such that the gears line up. You may need to adjust the motor depth in order to get everything to line up. Put the bearing in, they line up. Install the bearing on the other side and install the collar. Again, make sure the collar lines up with the flat part of the collar lines up with the flat part of the collar set screw lines up with the flat part of the axle, and that's how you assemble a 3-to-1 gear reducer in order to slow the wheel speed down.